Welcome to Monday's Market Outlook here at Wealth Creation Investing. Matthew Buckley, the Chief Investment Strategist here at WCI and at Top Gun Options. And it's going to be a very interesting week, folks. Already bad news out of Ukraine. I told you this wasn't over. Told you Putin was just setting up to move into the eastern Ukraine, and it's going to get ugly. But our fearless leader, President Obama, will yell, "Stop." And then he'll yell, "Stop" again. And then Putin will laugh and take over eastern Ukraine. So the markets are going to be pretty leery this week as Ukrainian forces are starting to, battle it out with, quote, pro-Russian militants, which, of course, are former Soviet Union special forces thugs or soccer hooligans that Putin has set in there to stir up trouble. So, the recent sell-off in the market really has been driven by the tech sector. There really has been an overriding, hey, this is why the market's selling off. The NASDAQ just completely imploded with your Facebooks, your Twitters, your Googles, your King Digital, all those type of, and biotechs as well, getting shellacked, and that's pulled the market, the overall market down with it. Also, some interesting bipolar financials. Wells Fargo, great earnings. J.P. Morgan and some of the other big banks. You'll have Bank of America, Citigroup, Goldman Sachs coming out later this week. And J.P. Morgan sucked as well. But Wells Fargo actually doing pretty well based on the consumer, which is very interesting. So you have your blue blood banks, your Goldman Sachs, your JP Morgans, your Morgan Stanleys, their fixed income trading, their investment banking revenues all imploding, but the consumer-facing bank, Wells Fargo, doing extremely well. So that might actually bode well for a potential turnaround in the economy towards the second half of the year. But to be brutally honest with you folks, it's very interesting because I said this for a while here. If the one thing, even with Ms. Yellen standing underneath this market with her Herculean hands holding up this stock market, I don't even think she's going to be able to hold it up if earnings are bad. Okay, I've continuously said for the past couple earnings seasons that the one thing that will cause this market finally to roll over will be bad earnings, and especially when interest rates start to rise, earnings are going to get absolutely shellacked. So if earnings really take it on the chin, we're going to trade sideways here through earnings season. I think we're going to see these triple-digit up and down days. But if earnings really suck, folks, look out below. But this week is going to Monday, we're going to get retail sales, which is always market moving, and that's right before the open. But I got to tell you, I am watching Asia this week. PPI, new loans, money supply out of China. And then Tuesday night, while we're snug as a bug in a rug, GDP and their industrial production. The last time their GDP numbers came out and were bad, our markets imploded. So we have a ton. They have retail sales and fixed asset investment. And then Japan, industrial production numbers, and Kuroda's going to speak. The Nikkei imploded, 7.3% last week. Unbelievable. You know why? They're going through a temper tantrum. Kuroda and the Bank of Japan have said, we're not going to jump in and save you anymore. The reverse Yellen. And they're having an absolute freak out in Japan. So, especially with the sales tax that we talked about that started April 1st from 5% to 8%. And a lot of retailers reporting earnings over there are imploding. Bad. But Abe and Kuroda are saying, hey, we said last call, and it's going to be last call. We'll see if they can keep it up because I don't know if the Nikkei can continue to implode if they're not going to jump back in. If they don't, it will be very interesting to see how our Fed reacts when they really get to the end of their tapering and start raising interest rates, and we go full freak mode and go through our temper tantrums, okay? But we'll have our own interesting stuff this week. We got building permits on Wednesday. The Fed chairwoman is going to speak. I think it's in, she's speaking in Atlanta. Some Empire State manufacturing, and we'll get some inflation numbers, core CPI on Tuesday as well. But I got to tell you, I think we're gonna feel some rocking and rolling across the Pacific out of China and Japan this week. In addition to what's going on in our markets. Okay. All right. I got to run. Happy hunting. Make sure you hedge. Make sure you come over to Top Gun Options tomorrow for our sit reps. Tuesday through Thursday, and I'll be back with Friday's market wrap up here at Wealth Creation Investing. Busy week with live trading here at Top Gun Options, so make sure you give us a call if you're not in one of our live trading services and see how we manage our model portfolios. You can give us a call at 877-343-0268. Okay, we'll talk to you guys later. We'll see you.